Today I went for a walk along Wexford Quay. It was very windy and absolutely freezing, with a cold wind coming straight off the harbour. Despite the weather, it was a great walk and there was plenty to see on the waterfront. The first thing you'll notice is the small round harbour known as the ballast bank. The ballast comes from the days of sailing ships. Vessels arriving without cargo often carried stones, gravel or sand as ballast for stability at sea. The ballast would be unloaded at Wexford before taking on cargo. Sitting at the apex of this little harbour is the statue of Commodore John Barry, regarded as the father of the US Navy. Barry was born and raised in County Wexford before emigrating to America, where he joined the Continental Navy during the American Civil War of Independence and later became one of the founding officers of the United States Navy. If you wonder why I'm walking around in circles here, I just noticed this shack, which looks like a fish takeaway joint, and there was a few people turning up and grabbing a feed from it, so I decided to check out the menu. It looked pretty good, but we didn't end up getting anything from it this time. We may come back again later. Walking along the quay, the fishing fleet is dominated by the shallow draft mussel boats that Wexford is well known for. The harbour has long been tied to fishing and maritime trade, and even today the working boats gift the waterfront plenty of character. Coming up to the end of the quay, you can see the Wexford Bridge crossing the Slaney River. We head out this way to where we were staying at Castle Bridge. One of the things I really liked was the architecture along the quay. There was a mix of colourful older buildings, traditional shop fronts, pubs, and Georgian era facades overlooking the water, giving the whole area a classic Irish maritime feel. Some of the buildings look weathered by years of Atlantic winds, which only adds to the atmosphere of the harbour. On the walk, I was lucky enough to see the Rosslare to Dublin train coming through Wexford. On our last visit to Wexford before COVID, we caught this train down from Dublin. If you look at the pointy structure ahead at the top of the grey building, this is the Talbot Hotel, and the pointy bit is glass windows that is part of the top floor room with the best views over the quay. We've stayed in this room several times. The glassed area has lounges you can sit on and overlook the quay.